Hi guys, I'm going to be doing my January favorites video, and I believe this is the first favorites video that I've ever recorded. But I was really excited to do this month. Usually I don't do beauty videos because I don't buy that many beauty products, so I can't really see the reason of making favorites videos, showing off all my new beauty products. I feel like I'd always be showing off the same items. But this month I thought, I can make a favorites video. I can incorporate beauty products I'm really loving this month, and then I can also incorporate other sorts of things. So this is going to be part beauty favorites and part kind of other, and I'll get more into that later. So I'm going to start with some favorite beauty products. I don't have a whole lot, but I do have some products I've really been loving this month. So let's get started. The first thing is from Body Shop. It's coconut butter. Yeah, coconut body butter. Coconut butter. And I got the big tub of it. But my skin is really dry right now. So I've been loving this. And I've just got it maybe 2 weeks ago, but I've already used, if you can see, I've used up quite a bit of it. And I just love this. It's nice and thick and great for dry skin, and I just love putting it on after a shower and just putting it all over, and I love the smell. It's not too intense. So I've definitely been loving this. Another favorite this month, and I got this, where did I get this? I think the very beginning of the month, but it's the Naked 2 palette. And I pretty much have been using this every day, and I just love it because I love getting a new palette because it's fun to try out all the colors. And I haven't experimented much with using the colors together. Usually I'm put just a splash, just an all over lid color. But I love a lot of these colors. This is gonna sound bad. Booty Calls, one of my favorites. I love that. Verb, YDK, Suspect. I mean, there's so many great colors in here, so I've definitely been loving this. Another favorite, and I got this for Christmas, but it's the Coach Poppy perfume, and I've been wearing this every day, so I don't know. I've had it for a month. So yeah, I've used quite a little bit of it. But I love the scent. I love having new scents because I feel like I'm the type of person that will just use the same scent once I have it, day after day after day. I will switch it out for seasons, just summer and winter type of season. But I've just been loving using this. It just smells super girly, and I think the packaging is so cute. So definite favorite. And my last beauty product, I told you there wouldn't be a lot, but I just wore this nail polish for the first time last weekend, and I loved it. I'm not wearing it now. I have You Don't Know Jacques on my nails, but this is Carry On by Essie, and it was part of, I think, their fall collection that was kind of 40s, 50s inspired. But this is just it looks a lot prettier on than in the bottle, so it kind of I got it as a gift. So it's kind of and I don't know if I want to wear it, but I put it on, and it's just this really dark kind of maroon, purpley type of color, and it looks a lot darker when you actually have it on your nails, and I love it. Obsessed with this color. So yes, great. So my other favorites of the month aren't so beauty-ish, but I have a few kind of entertainment favorites. One is my favorite movie of the month, and last weekend I saw The Descendants with George Clooney. Amazing movie. It deals his wife gets in a boating accident, so she's in a coma, but then when she's in the coma, he finds out that she had been cheating on him, and they had problems in their marriage before this. So it's sort of two emotions. You kind of had that sadness that she's in a coma, but at the same time you have the anger. So it's all these emotions, and I thought the movie really dealt with these hard emotions really well. It wasn't sappy. They mixed in humor, and it felt true to life. So I definitely recommend the movie. It is rated R, but I feel it's rated R more for the difficult kind of situational drama of it, rather than I mean, there's not nudity or very things that I never felt uncomfortable watching it. So it's definitely on the lower scale of rated R movies, but I think I don't know. I I thought it was amazing. And then another entertainment favorite is my favorite CD of the month, and Kathleen Edwards released Voyager, I think the beginning of the month, but this is like a heartbreakingly beautiful, sad CD. She, I don't know when, but recently got divorced from her husband, and it kind of talks to that, so it has that sort of tone, but then sort of like a hopeful tone as well for like the future, and amazing. She's, if you don't know, she's a Canadian like singer-songwriter, and just amazing. So check her out if you haven't heard of her, which I don't know how popular she is. Sometimes for like more random bands or like singer-songwriter type people, I don't know like how popular they are, but I haven't really heard any of her songs on like the radio, so, but I don't really listen to the radio, but I haven't really heard, she's not like top 40 hits or anything like that. Anyway, my other favorites of the month, this month I've kind of been focusing on finding things that make me happy. That's sort of like my overall thing, I guess, for the year. I don't really make New Year's resolutions, but I just want to focus this year on being happier. What type of things can I do that make me happier? What, just, it doesn't have to be something huge, just little things. And some things I've been noticing that makes me happier. One is candles. I love candles. I love just burning them, and I love Slack & Co. Bath & Body Works candles. I think they smell nice. I love the 3-wick candles, amazing. So just, that's super easy, just burn a candle. Another thing is nail polish. Usually I don't wear nail polish on my fingernails, but I love wearing it. I love that it just adds that something extra. And actually the act of putting on nail polish, it forces me to like sit still so my nails will dry. And I just like having that like time. It's like just relax, don't stress. Just sit here and just, watch TV, whatever you're doing, just sit there and don't try to do 10 things at once. And then something else, I love reading. I haven't read a book, I don't know, if in a few months, and it was like really just, like, what is wrong with me? So I finally finished books 7 and 8 of the Pretty Little Liars series, and I finally, the mystery's revealed, you find out who A is, amazing. And I would recommend these books. I watched the TV shows as well. If you're kind of watching the TV shows and you're kind of frustrated because you feel like the storylines aren't moving along fast enough and you're kind of confused, I would recommend the books. I mean, you will find out kind of the mystery secret or whatever, but I would recommend it because I feel you can read at your own pace. If you're really impatient and want to know, I would recommend the books. They are different from the TV show, but I feel like the TV show wouldn't stray much on like the final like who A is sort of answer. So I would recommend the books. They're quick reads. And if you like reading, even if you don't, these are young adults, so they're not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so impossible. So yes, been loving reading and Pretty Little Liars in general. And then my last favorite of the month. This month I've really been focusing on kind of decluttering my life. Like I went through my closet, I got rid of old clothes, went through my shoes, went through like purses, and just I've been getting rid of stuff that I don't need, stuff I'm not using. Example is this, is I used to like have a ton of magazines. At one point I think I was subscribed to like 12 magazines or something crazy like that. And it got to the point where I had so many magazines that I wouldn't have time to go through them, so I just kind of like skimmed through them and like, okay. But then I'd keep them all because I'm like, I really want to like go through them all, but I never saw myself going through at them, and they kept piling up. And I actually had them on a bookshelf, and they took up the whole bookshelf. So finally, I went through them. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through all these, and which ones I don't need, I'm going to get rid of. And I was able to, I still have some, but before they took up the whole bookshelf, now they just take up a shelf of it. And I was able to redecorate the bookshelf, put different things on it, redecorate my room a little bit, and it's just getting rid of stuff that I don't need makes me happy. And, I think this is a great thing for the new year. Start fresh. Don't have all this stuff that you're attached to. And I think one, it helps you realize you don't need all this stuff in your life. And two, it helps you rediscover things that you have that you really do like, that were covered, like in your closet. If you get rid of like 3 shirts, maybe like you find another one that was being hidden by the other ones that you really liked. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but those were my favorites in the month, and I hope you guys had a good January as well.